Okay, everyone, let's play a game, shall we? And the game is called But on Paper It Works. Here's how you play the game: you lose your job, your income stops, the floor falls out from under you, and the panic sets in. Perfect time for some light administrative work, right? Wrong. CNB community, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. So you log on to the online platform or you stand in the queue for hours, maybe from what, 6 a.m.? Or you try to call the number that does not even connect. And if it does connect, you are told you are number 100 and what, 27 in the queue. You are now a character in your country's favorite legal drama, the Unemployment Insurance Act. Now, let's meet the contestants and see how these laws work in real life. First up, Netherlands. Now, the system, the werkloos, whatever, it is so clean. Honeys, it is so clean, so logical. And it thinks you are a robot. And I'm talking about foreign nationals that are working and living in Netherlands. Yes, a calm, perfect robot who just lost their job. Now, in their law, Article 24 says you must report every single week that you are still unemployed. And you miss 1 week because you are depressed, looking for another employment, or your child is sick. Penalty. They stop your money. No, sorry, just a quiet digital. No, the pain is very quiet, very efficient. Guess who's up next? Spain. Now, these ones, they look kind of two levels. One for the people who paid, and one for the rest, very smart. Now, if you are a foreign national working and living in Spain, you don't want to miss this. Because here is the trick. In the Royal Decree 625/1985, if you are short by just 4 days of paying, 4 days in the last 6 years, Haibo, congratulations, you have been mathematically downgraded from insurance to charity. Your rent, it does not downgrade with you. The system shrinks. You failed the maths test of your own trouble. And this is what they are saying. Remember, I'm still trying to figure out how these laws actually work in real life because the maths is not mathing. And guess who just joined us? Canada. I'm still talking about the foreign nationals in those different countries. And I'm coming back home, but I'm still in Canada. Yo, the hours, please agree with me here. The beautiful, precious hours. Now, your life is a calculator. Look at the Employment Insurance Act, Section 7(2). You were 17 hours short of the magic number because your boss changed your shift. And sorry, the computer has spoken. Now tell me, since when these computers speak? Only when you lose your job, especially if you are a foreign national. No entitled. Now you must just sit and refresh the Service Canada website for a month, 2 months, sometimes longer. The suffering is so Canadian, very polite. Everything is documented. And you're completely alone in a foreign country. Can you imagine who wants to go through all that? Okay, Ganti, then there is us, South Africans. Wait, let's talk about South Africa for a while. Now, what baffles me is that some people overseas, they love to say, it is broken, it is dysfunctional. And yes, the queue is long. And the system grows like an old taxi. You can see the cracks. The failure is so loud. Now, if you are a local or foreign national, you have to listen to this because you know what our law actually says. Section 13(1) of the Unemployment Act. You work for 4 days and you get 1 day's credit. It's simple. No secret test, no judging your character, unlike other countries that I know and I'm not going to mention by name. Now, our problem is not clever rules hiding the truth. Our problem is the truth is right here. Shouting, it is the employer who is not compliant. Section 6 of the Unemployment Contribution Act. It says your employer did not pay or contributed. Your employer did not declare you. Your employer did not register you. Oh, wait. It's the system that sometimes have glitches. It says error. Wait. Is that form you submitted that for some reason suddenly disappeared? You have to resubmit the form again. No, wait, it's the system. Because the system is not designed to silently reject you. It's just that sometimes the law on paper and the law on the ground are two different countries. Oopsie. Now, honeys, let me tell you the spicy truth they write in on report. And you know CNP community is there to spill the beans. Every single one of these systems is built on one madness. They are built for people who are drowning to act like they're in a swimming lesson. And they ask for perfect paperwork from a person whose life has just exploded. Now, the law is a cold machine. You are a warm, sweating, scared human being. When you meet, the system always wins. And we are not stupid. We are human. And the system was never made for humans. It was made for files, numbers, stats, and for clean paper. So you feel the shame, you feel anger, you feel invisible. And I know that a lot of you feel invisible, both locally and internationally. Not because you failed, but because they are asking you to perform a perfect dance while your whole house is burning in fire. So, honeys, this is the real work. Not just knowing the law, but translating it for the person on the ground, the one who is scared, who is bleeding time, and needs to know what to do now before the wolves are at the door. Because Article 24 will not bend for your pain, and Section 7.2 will not bend for your pain, but understanding it will. And that, honeys, can be your shield. And if you know any local or foreign national who is struggling with the UI system, please do refer them to this platform, because as CNP community, honey, we will continue to give you accurate, up-to-date information about the UIF. We will continue to answer your hard questions, clear misconception, educate and restore the hope. Do you know why? Because again, at CNP community, honey, we don't just talk UIF, we are bringing it to life. So please do continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel, do join our Facebook page as well as our TikTok.